On this Black History Month, we want to share a reality that African Americans are 50% more likely to have a stroke compared to other races.
Yeah, that startling statistic is from the Office of Minority Health, and Kennedy Walker has been digging into the numbers and joins us live in studio. So explain, why do doctors believe this is happening, and maybe what can folks do to stay healthy?
Hey, yeah, good morning, Keith and Madison. I must say that these numbers, they are jarring. According to the Office of Minority Health, Black women, we are twice as likely to have a stroke compared to white women. Black men, 70% more likely to die from a stroke compared to white men. And a big misconception is it only affects older people, but that is not the case. Doctors I spoke with say that a stroke can happen at any age. Here's a story that made national headlines. Recently, Snoop Dogg's 24-year-old daughter took to social media to say that she recently suffered from a stroke at 24 years old. Wow. Doctors say the life-threatening medical emergency is hitting Black people the hardest, and there isn't an exact answer as to why, but they say it could be due to African Americans being more at risk for underlying issues like high blood pressure, diabetes, and obesity, all of which contribute to a stroke. Now, genetics, they can also play a part. Strokes can cause permanent damage to the brain and permanently alter a person's speech and mobility. It happens when the blood supply in the brain gets suddenly blocked by a clot or burst. Now, the good news is anyone can reduce their risk of having a stroke, but that starts with consistently seeing your primary care doctor and eating healthy foods and, of course, working out.
We all love ice cream, cake, fried chicken, French fries. That stuff is delicious. And you can have it every once in a while, but it should not be your main meal all of the time. Diet is a big risk factor. We all know we're supposed to exercise a minimum of 3 times a week. Actually doing it is another thing. These are things we can do.
Now, if you want to know how to spot a stroke, remember to always think fast. So if you see a person's face drooping, if there's arm weakness, speech difficulty, and remember, if this is happening, time to call 911. Do not wait. But coming up at 6, we take a look at how to prevent strokes.
As the doctor said, Kennedy, a lot starts with things that we can control, including diet and exercise. We don't just need to talk about it, we need to be about it.
Yeah, action takes priority for sure.